How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to episode 15 of Echoes of Ragnarok, our wonderful Australian TTRPG stream, all based within my own world of Hymgard. We have most of our wonderful team here tonight. Why don't we go around and introduce ourselves, starting with Del.
Hi, I'm Del, and I play Ada, our wandering elf who watches over everybody.
Cool.
Just so cute.
And Mac.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Hugo DCD Smith, the tech guy of the group. You'll love me.
And finally, Rogue.
Hi, I'm the overworked rogue, and I'm playing a very tall, lanky, depressed doctor, also known as the Earl of Gout. You may have heard of me.
Oh, yeah.
They're tall.
And I am your humble heavy metal game master, Dragyn Jane. Wonderful to see you all as usual. I swear we'll script an intro at some point, but it is not this day.
Drafting them.
No.
Cool. We're going to
Loop
jump
back.
into our episode fairly quickly. However, just a reminder to check out our wonderful channel affiliates. Today we are going to shout out Green Ronin Publishing, who make the Age system, which we use here on this channel. It is a fantastic system, so please go and check it out, and it has a number of different settings and systems under its name. So whatever you're into, you're sure to find something you like. Don't forget to use the code METALGM to get 10% off your purchase, which includes PDFs, so no worries about shipping. But with that all said, we are going to jump into our 15th episode for Echoes of Ragnarok. And welcome
Slip and
back.
slide from My Hero Academia.
We've all been singing Loop Man to the tune of Spoon Man, by a band whose name I've completely forgotten. Who sings?
I see
Spoon
the film
Man?
clip.
Yeah. Is it? It's not Pearl Jam. Is it
No.
Pearl Jam? No. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. Who would like to recap our last session?
Not me. Someone else.
I will try my very best.
Do it.
I will try my very best. So, we delve down deep into an ancient or very old pre-war site deep underground. There are a bunch of decrepit warehouses that were half caved in. We lubed every hinge before walking in, so there was no
That's
for
right.
every
the
door we
Lutheran
went
adults.
into. We found a bullet factory, and after searching around and getting rid of some zealots who definitely would not have told us anything, we managed to make our way through an old factory where we found a robot that, was it Thor or Tor?
No, it's Kronk.
Kronk.
No.
Kronk.
The robot, or the interface name was Kronk. The owner was a man by the name of Tor.
Yes, that.
Which I will say, which I did explain, because there was a few people being like, "Holy crap!" I did explain is a very common human name.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying
Yeah.
that for me. Otherwise, I was going to have a heart attack.
After finding out some information from Kronk, and seeing a bunch of destroyed vehicles, we managed to find I believe a crack in the wall or a tunnel that led to somewhere where we believe might lead to a fight. There were multiple mines detected around the area, some that we've got rid of, others we're still looking for, thanks to our friend Eric and his mind-searching abilities. We left off just outside the tunnel, and now we're going to go through the... Someone please say it.
Secret tunnel.
Yes!
Secret tunnel.
Yes.
How was that?
Here.
So you found your way through the the ruins of the junction, finding a few cultists that did not definitely were not going to tell you anything. The beautiful thing about cults that, the final goal is death, is that death doesn't really bother them. Yes, you found Kronk, who provided some information, but then also very quickly shut down. And discovered a tunnel that appears to be running through a large caved-in wall through the middle. Seems to sort of like bisect the junction. However, there seems to be a small tunnel leading through to the other side. Entering into this space. Where's my details here?
Are we walking into the tunnel?
Are you walking into the tunnel?
We are walking in. That's where we left off.
Who's going first? I'll go first.
Can you see in the dark?
Yes.
Okay, then fine.
I'm a dwarf.
I was about to say, I feel like
I'm
dwarves
just
are the
asking.
main race that I would say legitimately have a reason to have dark vision.
I remove it from a lot of races, but dwarves keep it. So I'm going to go first. As Ada last session reminded me, I should be in my element because I'm a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk through the tunnel.
Perfect size, by the way. He just walks.
Yeah, that's right. You crawl.
Crouching.
So-
I'm following the shore.
Entering into this tunnel, for a short while, it is a uncomfortably cramped and dark space. Jagged pieces of concrete and rebar jut out from the area, from the walls around you at dangerous angles. Making it so there's even for you, Hugo, there's sort of having to maneuver around certain areas as it seems a bit risky. Despite this, it's not a particularly difficult traversal. However, continuing through the tunnel, the path that you were on starts to rise on a small inclination. There's parts of this area that you have to almost the area opens up to a sort of a cavern above you, but you do find yourself, just due to the angle, the incline, having to at times sort of almost on all fours sort of work your way up. You notice that the parts of the wall and the floor here, as you touch it, feels quite smooth. Not like stone. It's not like a marble or a very not like marble or glass. It feels almost like plastic, like a very almost soft, smooth surface. And it seems to be almost very small. So there seems to be small ridges in it, almost like there's these little overlapping plates or ridges to its surface.
Was there anything written on there or drawn on there or serial numbers or?
Doesn't appear to be. Looking it over, it does seem to be not overly glossy, but there's definitely a slight reflection of the light, of any sort of light that comes in through this area. As you glancing down at it, those of you with the dark vision see that there is this very slight, almost sort of off green hue to the surface.
And it's plasticky off green.
Mhm.
I don't like this.
Can
This is
you
a sensory
actually?
note.
Yeah, Hugo. Can you roll me roll me an intelligence test, please?
Can I add evaluation?
Actually,
engineer
also
for-
just because I realize it's probably the person who probably has a bit more experience. Eric, could you roll me an intelligence test, please?
Yes, please.
Do I add anything like engineering to it?
Nope.
Is that relevant? Okay. Okay.
Don't think I have anything that can help. with this.
15 double 6.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Oh!
She just made an exciting sound, so I was like,
Mhm.
ooh.
13 double fours.
13 double fours. Cool.
Nice.
That is 4.
Both of you immediately recognize that this. How do I explain this? This feeling, it's a familiar one, though it's not one that you can place. It is, I'll say, Eric, it is something that's like very familiar. You're just trying to figure it out as you're like this running through your mind. Hugo, I'll say with a 15, you recognize that this, whatever it is, it's just, there's something about the way it is that's throwing you off, but it seems, like it is or once was living, like it was biological in its own way at some point. Like it's not,
Like a
it's like,
snake?
it is natural. Almost.
Like a snake.
You
Like
gather that
Big ass snake.
you are both welcome to use your stunt points.
I think I'll do object of attention. You receive +1 bonus to further test to examine or perceive additional aspects of the object of your test.
Yeah, sure, you
Yeah.
can do that.
So I guess it turns into a 14. I don't know if I.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you roll another check if you'd like to. If there's something else you would like to do, to like continue, like, is there something else you would like to do to the further rolls for this
I
thing
want
get
to
+1?
see if I have encountered this during my time in back in my past with the Archon Council.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see if it was something I have experienced with this particular material.
Would this be it being biological but not? Would this be is in some form of history that I could use with, I don't know, I'd probably have to go engineering or evaluation again, because if it's living but not living, I'm thinking like a bioorganism or some kind of living warframe.
Do you have historical lore at all?
Arcane lore.
Okay, can you roll, use your stunt points however you want and give me an arcane lore check?
How does
What-
stunt points work again?
What stunts do you want to use? There should
Okay.
be
Like
exploration
exploration?
stunts or
Table.
yeah, should be exploration stunts.
Yes.
Exploration stunts.
I got a 15, by the way.
15. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. You've had, like, you think about this as you try and think back to like your experience in this, and as you're like, yeah, what are you doing, Mac? Sorry.
I'll probably go the object of your attention as well.
Mm-hmm.
You receive +1 bonus to further test to examine or perceive additional aspects of the object of your test until the time or venue changes. So I'm going to be bouncing ideas off Eric as we just are really confused by this.
Cool. So
Do
you
I roll?
roll your check, definitely. Eric, you, as you are feeling the edge of this, you recognize that the reason that this has been throwing you off, and your memory in this case does not come from the Archon Council, but it
Okay.
suddenly strikes you as you're like running your finger along, and one of these ridges chips upwards, like bends and chips, like snaps upwards. Okay. And as you like pat along the floor to pick it up and look it over, you suddenly recognize what is a human fingernail. And as you two are discussing over this, Mac, what did you get for your roll?
17!
You remember stories from Ragnarok of the ship, the flying ship of Angerboda and Loki, Naglfar, the ship of the dead, said to be built entirely from the fingernails and toenails of the dead. And you remember the story of how this was brought down by a group of, human heroes, mortal heroes from Ragnarok, and it crashed into the junction, and was the reason that it was and destroyed it in the process.
We're at ground zero.
This is human nail?
And toenail. And it's green and you're holding it.
Fascinating.
You're still holding it.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
You sick beep!
As you are staring at this piece of nail in your hand, Rogue, I need you to roll me a willpower check.
I'm just going to start running ideas like, do you think there was like a nail fairy in hell where they picked out the best nails and they got given like a reward? Or do you think they just went around and picked people's toenails and fingernails?
I more imagine everyone getting into a lineup like, all right, guys, you got to clip all them doggies. We need to build the ship. Why couldn't we just do bones like that? Don't argue. We got quality.
And do people volunteer? Is it like who's got the best ones? Is there like do fake ones count? Ada?
I don't know what the hell you guys are going on about. And Ada's just kind of like walking forward.
I explain quickly
at
to
11.
Ada what this is.
You looking at this toenail fingernail in your hand, as you're looking it over, just turning it in your eyes, there's this almost like opalescent, like mother of pearl sort of glimmer over it for a moment.
Oh, pretty.
And you see, for the briefest moment, as you're turning it to like the concave side, almost in this flash from the inside, you see eyes looking into it, or looking at you. They are not yours. And as you're staring, you find yourself almost bewitched, like just staring, transfixed on this chunk, as you feel this cold, sour breath on the back of your neck, and a voice as it starts to just, in a tongue that it seems familiar, but you don't understand it, as it just says, as it starts to speak, just like the other two of you hear Eric start to speak in this voice, in this tongue.
I'm gonna smack it out of his hand. He's like, pull one of his hairs like I can reach, pluck it out of his head, like root and all. It's like, it's a fingernail. You're being gross and you're drooling. Let's go.
As you like snap out of it, you turn and like Hugo, you see as he turns, Eric's like, ow, but that last note of that sort of almost like echoes down the corridor. And as you're listening, as you're pausing for a moment, you hear as that sound fades, another sound starts to rise, and it's almost this echoing, skittering noise as you look up, and in this vast chasm above you, you see dark shapes emerge from holes in the walls and
You
start
had
to
to
like
go play with the death ship.
and start to run down towards you.
Nope,
There
nope,
are
nope.
hordes upon hordes of them just charging for you.
Bomb?
You two go first.
Bob?
Give me the bomb. Give me the bomb.
Run! Just
Cool.
Turn around after we get like
Run.
20 foot down this corridor and throw the bomb to try and collapse in this tunnel.
So, what are you doing? Sorry.
I'm gonna stab it, like light a little fuse, stab it into the roof or into the ground or whatever, and just bolt.
Okay. So you're like, what are you lighting? Sorry.
I've
the
handed
little
him the bomb.
explosive.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Cool.
Bomb. This is a good use. We found a very useful time.
So
Anything
you
that pitches and runs around a ship made of fingernails and toenails, I don't want to deal with.
okay? Can you roll me?
Come on, my lady. Light him up.
Hugo, can you roll me? Just roll me 3d6 and let me know what you get.
I got a 3, a 3, a 4.
Oof.
Light it up, Danica.
Which one is the
Wrong one.
The pretty
Which
dice.
one is the stunt dice?
A 4.
A 4. Cool. You have 4 rounds to get out of the tunnel before it goes off.
Cool.
I'm assuming we're going continuing straight through though. Like,
Yeah, you're continuing on
Yeah.
ahead as you're
Lightning.
as you're running. You start to hear like these like chittering, screeching noises as it just and this like almost overwhelming sound of like scuttling legs as these small insectoid creatures start to like just pour out of the walls, charging after you.
Eric, you
I will-
bloody drongo, you're paying
I-
for my therapy.
This may cause my death, but it's very encouraging just for this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Ada is going to pause for a minute, which I assume is going to cost me around a second, and try and
Push the
feel
toenails
the
into the
energy.
water.
No, try and feel the energy that's emanating off this creature and this ship,
Mm-hmm.
and see if it reflects the energy of this thing. Like, try and compare it to the energy of her little ghost kind of hanger-oner that's been
Shadow
around
creature.
her.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence.
Perception?
Sure.
Come on, big number, big number. Big number.
As a envoy, I believe I have an ability to give you a +1. Is that correct?
No, it's against willpower tests.
Ah, damn.
The boss man is moving.
Sorry, my fan and stuff. I'm like, it's oddly warm in here. And I'm like, oh, because my fan's not working. Like Ace Ventura and the Rhinos.
13.
13.
Not my best roll.
It does not, as far as you can tell. It does not seem like the feeling into the energy of this place. This area feels like something that should not have been left to rot, that has been left to rot for far too long. Like, this is...
It's turned and twisted even more because
This
it has
is,
something to
like... But this is also, like, from the base you get... From toe to tip, you gather that this area is necromancy. Like, this is heavy necromancy. This is hell magic, toe to tip.
Mm-hmm.
But it is also, like... It is like you're smelling it, you're like feeling it around you and going like, not only is it necromancy, it is necromancy that has been left to fester.
It's fermented.
It is.
I love the toe to tip bit.
Yeah.
since it's all toenails.
Yeah, and then she just runs.
Yeah. Cool.
Uses her big long legs.
What did you get for the stunt dice on that one, I should say?
I got a 4.
Cool. Excellent. Rogue, what are you doing? Eric.
Run.
Cool. Could you roll me a is it strength running? I think it's strength is running.
Ooh,
Or
I
Dex?
agree. Can I be Dex?
I believe if you are just I will allow Dex because you are like navigating rather than just flat running. I will allow it this time.
Yay! It's either that or I pull out the gun.
Yep,
the
yep.
little thing and say, yeah,
Oh yeah, you got. Hey,
grapple gun.
Don't shoot that backwards. I'm behind you.
I'm not shooting it backwards, it pulls things. Why would I want it closer? Also,
So all we see is like,
what happened?
and then Eric just vanishes down a tunnel. The blind Eric.
Yeah, also firing blind down a tunnel that has an active bomb in it. Yeah.
Listen, he didn't go to school for logic. He
I think
taught
this is more
himself
just
medicine.
basic survival.
Shut up.
Never.
There's a reason he got picked up by the Varg, okay? He's smart, but not street smart, okay? He needs the rest of the
he's got
family
sense, not
to
common.
help. Thank you, that's what he has. He has the book smart, not the street smart. I got a 15, by the way.
15. What was the stunt dice?
That was a 5.
Every time he says what was the stunt dice, part of my soul goes.
You get sad.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because
Because
it's just the
you're
feeling
evil.
of dread.
Because you're evil, you're the villain.
I will explain at the end of all this, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It is the late game villain.
you run, like you turn and just like seeing this, you were just like, nope, turn around and bolt down the corridor, ducking
Well,
around
considering I
rocky ledges.
Probably know what this type of magic is myself. I'm like, nah, hell no, I'm out.
Mhm.
No.
You rush down and around, like getting around corners. You can hear, like it is like being like, it's like midsummer cicadas. Like it is, it is overpowering. The noise behind you is just wings and feet and chittery, like screeching noise. It is overlapping and reverberating. It sucks.
That's the worst infestation I've ever seen.
Cool. Top of the round. Hugo, what are you doing?
I'm getting the fuck out of there, man.
Cool. Could you give me either give me a strength running or dexterity test, please?
Surprisingly the same.
Not too bad.
What?
What's the stunt die? The boss man wants to know.
3 and 13 all up.
13 all up. You run. You turn to run and suddenly are just like being, I imagine, like at this stage you've stuck the thing in the ground, set it to burn. You also are suddenly in the ideal, as you light the fuse, are suddenly struck with the ideal of, I have no idea how long I have. Like, in many other ways, you've worked in the past with, like, I imagine through, like, your father's work and other work that you've done. You've worked with, like, tried and tested and proper, like, regulation
Certified
explosives that have, like, a very much a, you turn the knob, you put it there, and you either detonate it from a safe distance, or it has a very specific timer on it. You have just lit a rope with no idea how long this thing has. You turn and run in a blind panic as you are, like, even as you are running, you're seeing on the walls either side of you these, you know, creatures, like, swarm down towards the floor and some of them starting to either fall or jump down towards each of you. Speaking of which,
I mean,
No. How about no? To get the bug spray. Back.
I would light a flare if I didn't think they'd just follow the light.
They're not only like cicadas, they're moths.
I have an idea.
Ada, that is an 11 to hit.
Miss.
Cool. You, as you like turn and like see one of these creatures like leaping out at you, these giant dripping incisors like pulling back as these legs sort of snap down towards you. You duck to the side and just smash it away. Hugo.
I would like to spray lube behind me. Try and slow
I
them
have
down.
not started running yet.
That is a Hugo. That is a 13 to hit.
With my armor, that does not hit.
With your armor, what do you mean? Like your defense?
Sorry, defense is 11. My bad.
Okay, yeah. So that's.
Why are you doing this to me?
You
Fuck
take-
you, Eric.
You take 2 points. You take 2 points of damage. As it
Not
just
with your
like
armor.
as a creature like one of these creatures hits your shoulder with more weight than you would like, and like you feel incisors dig in. What is your armor?
My armor is +3.
Okay, so it does not get through your armor. So you feel like pressure
I still scream.
on either side of your shoulders. That is like these characters like pincers just digging in. But it does not get through your arm as you like shove it off and turn to keep running. Cool. Top of the round, Hugo. What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell Ada to hurry the hell up and run past me so I can spray the ground. Run past me so I can. No, sorry, I'm Australian. Run past me, mate, so I can spray the ground with some lube.
When you RP so hard, you forget your own nationality.
Yeah,
I just
it
go
happens.
straight to Sky. Get the fuck out of here!
It's just he dug.
He suddenly
deep in
comes
his
from another
wound.
clan of dwarves. The
I-
dwarf dwarves.
Move it!
I played in a game recently where I made the voice for my character, Tom Hardy's character from Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
And he like the amount of times that I would just drop back into my own voice and everyone would be like, is that a thing? Is that a thing? And I'm just like, no, sorry, that's just I'm an idiot. Which was funny because I was playing a character who was disguised as someone else. Like
I'm a dude who's pretending to be a dude who's acting to be another dude.
so,
I'm going
Alright.
to run,
mhm.
and I'm going to prepare my lube gun so that
Mhm.
when Ada runs past me on my next turn, I can just spray the shit out behind me, just running, going,
Cool.
trying to make them slip over.
Okay. Can you give me an engineering check?
The sex
Ada, what
warehouse
are you
will
doing?
never question. I was saying the sex warehouse will never question how large purchases of lube that he makes ever again.
He
What am I adding to this again? Engineering?
Yeah, it's your engineering chest.
As
18.
the creature kind of just lands on
5
the ground
on the
right next to Ada, she like suddenly like snaps back into it and is all like, nope. This is not. The answers are not here. Is what are not what you're looking for.
Mhm.
And
Vibe
like
check, not pass.
in classic Ada style, and what she does best, she runs.
Cool. Can you roll me a either Dex or Strength test in this case? Cool. So it was 18 with 5 stunt points. Yep. Cool. You like rushing after as Ada turns to run, rushing after Ada. You are just like turn and just like oil slick behind you. As you watch it hits at various parts of the wall, and you watch a bunch of these creatures just slide down to the floor.
It really doesn't do anything, but can I use a stunt point with the 5?
Like, do you have doubles?
I have 2 5s.
Yes. So so whatever's on your stunt dice, which I believe you said was the 5.
Yep.
Yes, you have 5 stunt points if you would like to use those.
Yes, I would like to use knock prone. Knock your enemy prone. Any characters making a melee attack against you, against a prone foe, gain +1 on the attack roll. So I'd like to the
You'd like
lube
to
as
knock
an
a
attempt
bunch
to
of them
knock
prone?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that also very much works. You see a bunch of them now, like there is a bunch of them on the ground now, just sort of like little legs sort of like clawing at the air as they're trying to get upright. You've blocked a bunch of them, and you've also slowed them a fair bit, as you now see like a bunch on the walls above where this oil slick is, sort of like rushing over and around to come back down, but you've stemmed them a fair bit. Rogue, what are you doing?
Running.
Yep, just continuing to run.
Just fuck this,
Cool.
fuck that. I'm not trying to bugs.
Dex test, please.
Yeah.
I was 14.
Yeah, man. With what on the stunt dice?
A 1.
Lovely.
Yes.
I really don't like the way you said lovely. I feel personally attacked.
Because he's evil.
This is a hate
He's
crime.
evil.
Well, I hated it.
He's evil, guys. You need to realize this.
While wearing a lamb of God.
He's an evil man. I can see it in his dirty eyes.
They're
talking about?
They're just
Easy,
not eyes,
easy,
they're
Dad.
dirty eyes. Dirty eyes.
I also got an 18,
18.
Yes.
and I got 5 stunt points, which
Skirmish.
Mhm.
Run faster.
yeah, I feel like I'm gonna do skirmish and just be like,
Yeah. Cool.
just running from my life.
All right.
No fight, more move.
2 rounds.
Yep.
Um,
I'm just gonna keep running.
Rushing around, rushing past this. Who was last? Hugo was last. As a number of these sort of like creatures sort of climbing up over the top of these things, you hear this like as one of them drops down from up high to land on you.
No. Sorry.
That is
Just like a
that's a
loop one.
15 on the dice, which I gather hits.
It does hit as an Australian. I gotta say, I don't mind spiders, but whatever the fuck this is, no.
Mhm.
No.
That is 4 points of damage. As again,
How
it
does
sort
it
of
feel to be like the party punching bag?
I kind of already knew I'd be the party punching bag, but like at least I'm being useful. And in Hugo's eyes, even if that means him getting hurt, he's still gonna do it.
To be fair, for the punching bag part, most of the early sessions he did that to himself.
That's true.
You guys
Such
did it
low
to me
self-value of
verbally.
your, such low value of yourself there, Hugo.
okay.
Live in the
Serve a
trauma.
Purpose.
Top of the round, Hugo. What are you
So this thing is on me.
doing? Mm-hmm.
Whew. What do I do? What do I do?
You, I will say, now being right next to it, you look down. This thing sort of resembles like a scarab, like almost like sort of a weird scarab beetle, like a very large, like it is yay big, like scarab
It's
beetle.
giving me mummy flashbacks.
Yeah, that it appears to be. From what you can tell, looking at it, it appears to be almost entirely like it's this sort of chitinous shell appears to be entirely made out of bone.
I'm gonna spray it with lube. It's all I got right now.
Just roll me a straight like.
You know what? I'm just gonna spray my whole top half with lube and then run.
just,
Fuck it.
just
So I can slide through spaces.
No
so-
attack. Just on me. Lube,
slip
run.
and slide. Just all of a sudden, he just hits my legs. I'm on top of it. It's just a whee! As we're just sliding,
I just need to make a note here somewhere.
slip and slide.
Hugo, covered in lube, has 0 grip upper body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's the lube man. Literally.
I will
now.
say,
Lube
for accuracy's
man.
sake, it is oil-based because water-based would not be used on machinery, and Hugo would only have oil-based stuff.
Yeah, cool.
a man of
That's
quality.
the bit he wants to specify. That's the bit that he wants to make sure everyone understands.
Don't use your lube, water-based lube on door hinges, people. It's bad.
Anyway, yes, please. What would I even say? Like, just roll engineering. It'd be an engineering test, yeah, to make sure.
I'll take it.
Sure. While that's happening, Ada, what are you doing? Just running or
Running.
running? Cool. I imagine both of you are running, so just give me a strength or dexterity check, please.
Yes, sir, boss man.
Um.
Oh,
Do they have camera-like devices in this world?
Yeah.
I wish I'd brought one so I could take photos of this for the woman.
I would. So I got a 15 on the dice. I got a 4 on the stunt die and a 4 is on the other, so that's a double. I would like to use 2 stunt points. Sorry, 1 stunt point to skirmish and move a bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to use 2 stunt points to, as I'm drenching myself with lube, use the knock prone feature to knock this thing off of me and then run.
Okay. I'm cool with that. What was the stunt dice, sorry? I'm sorry, what did you get total?
4, 8 plus 3, that's plus 15.
15, cool. Okay.
It's not tears, people, it's lube. Don't judge me.
Cool. What did you both get for the running tests? Sorry?
13.
Mm-hmm.
I got an
So stressed.
8. Can I use my my stunt points to do a skirmish? Maybe. Dragon, don't put your nose on the mic. This doesn't feel right. No, stop it. Ah!
Now comes the beautiful point where I still have to ask you both, what did you get on the stunt dice? Oh, you're lucky.
I would like a devil's bargain if this looks like it's going badly.
You,
He's a villain.
Eric, you are running at this point. You have felt like you have been running for hours. Like, you feel like you almost feel at this point as you're running around, you feel like you are drowning. You are,
Okay.
as you rush to this corner, like, rounding this corner, you see, further down, like, just down ahead, you see this slight speck of light ahead of you. But you also, at this stage, like, looking back, you can see Ada, like, just behind you. You cannot see Hugo.
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
Don't worry, nothing can stick to me.
Top
Slip and slide to safety.
top of the round. Hugo, what are you doing?
So have these guys like outpaced me?
Hey,
Have they like
at
outpaced me?
about this stage, there are, like, as I said, like, so there is a section of the walls now where you see they are running up to, and much like ants that have had their path messed up, they're sort of running up to it and, like, now trying to run around over the top where the oil is sort of thin or just not there. As I said, like, this cavern goes up forever. And, like,
Yeah.
you're looking up and you see the roof gives way to darkness, and there are just
okay.
more
I
of
thought it
these
was like
things
a-
coming down the wall.
I thought it was like a closed thing.
Oh, no,
My bad.
it's like flat floor, walls on either side. It's a fairly thin cavern, but it is just looking up. You darkness takes hold before you actually see any surface.
Okay.
But
Can
yeah,
I see-
they're now starting to, like, come. Like, they're starting to, like, charge down on either side of you, and some of them are starting to, like, spread out to down the corridor from you.
Can I see these two? Or have they run too fast?
No, you've taken 2 rounds now, just basically standing here or like not moving
shit,
that
I thought
far.
I was doing that and then running. My bad.
No, you've literally just been like, I'm gonna, spray oil all over here, and you've moved down a bit as you're doing it, but you're more or less just holding this tide back and
I'm running.
looking like you suddenly like covering your like upper half with this oil. You go to turn and like looking down the corridor, you see like there's no one in front of you.
That terrifies me, and I'm going to bolt. Like my legs are about to fall off.
Cool. Can you roll me a strength or dexterity test, please?
Okay.
Big numbers, big numbers.
Not too bad. Double
Entertaining
4s,
numbers.
4 on the stunt die. Paper. 11.
11. You got a 4 on the stun
And
dice?
4 on the stunt die. I would like to use 1 for skirmish to move a little faster.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use 1 for stay aware to focus on my surroundings. To try and speed through as much as I can.
Mhm.
And then
Laurie would like to remind you that you have inspiration. If you would
Should I
like,
use
if
it,
you would
guys?
like to reroll.
you know what? I'll use it because I can get better than that. Thank you, Laurie. You're a legend. Okay, that's good. 6 on the stunt die.
Mm-hmm.
14.
14. Cool.
Same skirmish. Same stay aware.
Mm-hmm.
And where is it? Stay aware. How many is stay aware? Stay aware is 1. Okay, that's good. I would like to use with a flourish exploration. In the manner of your success is impressive to those who are nearby to watch you. You have +1 to bonus to oppose tests against them until the time or venue changes.
Mm-hmm. The bugs are all very impressed.
They
Can
are
you get a
impressed, and
+1
I am
against a
running like
bomb?
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
He's just running like Jack Sparrow. Just
Except there's no rum in my hands. I'm just flicking lube everywhere.
We've all been there.
What?
I'm sorry.
We've all put on the lube in the trash bag, or the trash bag in the lube, whichever one.
You turn and just bolt, like rushing down the way, like the bug that was on your shoulder sliding off and landing prone on the floor. You charge off. The sound is echoing everywhere around you. It is over. You can't hear. You are yelling, and you cannot hear yourself. The only reason you can hear yourself is your voice is like your own voice is in your skull. Essentially, that is the only reason that you know that you are talking. You run and just charge through the area as these creatures are like filing in around you. Ada and Eric, can I get a I assume you are just running, so a strength or dexterity test, please.
Let me have a quick look and see if there's anything fancy that I can do. Nope. I can't make friends with these guys using my communication, so...
I'm wondering, should I stay back and try to get the gun and aim for Hugo so as soon as I see him? I may
Fly
stab-
right off.
Love, I think he weighs more than you, so that you would end up getting pulled in his direction.
That's
not the other
true,
way
but I
around.
can grab the grappling end of it and just go belly, like face down, and slide across the ground.
Oh god. I think you're right. I think you're gonna be too much for me. I'm gonna just run.
I see. Just abandon me.
What an amazing set of rolls to again get 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ugh. The most average rolls that I've ever done.
I got 11.
11.
Well, you're bouncing or you're like.
The
I don't
two
know
of
why
you
I'm-
run for the end of the corridor, like the end of this corridor, seeing the light just ahead of you. As you are, even like as you are approaching this edge, the room ahead of you, like the details beyond the light fades to just show the details of the room beyond. You hear behind you this, and the entire chamber around you shakes. Dust falls, like rubble and dust falls from the roof above you as you hear the explosive go off behind you. You rush, like at this stage you are basically out, but you can hear the stones behind you cracking and shifting, the earth crumbling further in. Cool. So, Hugo, can I get a running test from you, please?
Sure thing.
And just hearing the boom going,
Blow
wow,
on 'em.
she's so talented.
Blow on
Saga
good
is so
luck.
talented.
I'm glad you're proud. I'm just terrified. Hugo, my boy, live.
4 on
Why
the
did you
stunt
sound like
die.
you were constipated right there?
Because
this
I
is
saw
Frank?
Hugo's face.
No, where's my character? There it is. It's right in front of me. Okay. 16.
16. You
4 on the stunt die. 4 on a standard. 6 on a standard.
You
Because
bolt.
fuck you, fate.
You bolt, you run. You are charging through this chamber, like just hell to leather, like just round the corner,
Besides
hearing
just
these things.
sliding off my shoulders.
Yeah, like bugs just like falling all around you as you're running through. You turn and you're feeling the walls around you shaking and shifting. There are stones sliding in around you as you're like ducking and weaving. You round this corner, seeing the light, this sort of aura of light ahead of you with these two humanoid shapes standing and just staring in. As you bolt down this corridor, you see stones start to fall in the pathway, jumping and like
Does Ada have dark
squeezing through. Sorry?
Does Ada have dark vision?
She does, yes.
Damn it.
Ducky, like squeezing through, you push onwards, finally just tumbling into this open room as the whole area behind you just like fills in with dirt and stone.
Can I tweak that just a little bit?
Sure.
All they see is as just before I run out, I go belly down and slide past it.
With the
And as I go belly down, I stand straight up and go, Wowski, status report.
You're a very strange man.
I nearly died, mate.
Eric's probably like on the floor. Chest is just going up and down. It's like, we almost died. 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 What the fuck were those bugs?
So,
And it's like, so
don't
from
know.
an engineering point, how would you rate that bomb? Can you give Saga some notes?
Give me
Eric's
10
having a panic
minutes
attack.
for the adrenaline. No. Did you know, fun fact, it takes 3 hours for the brain to settle down after a life and death situation before it can get back to its standard processing? Give me 3 hours and I will write you an essay, okay? But right now, I fall over.
Me, I knew that. I knew that. Why? Why bugs? Why were there so many bugs? Why?
Should we move away from the entrance just in case some bugs crawl out?
And I look up. Is the corridor like sealed?
it is like, yeah, it's 100% like just looking back at the wall, you are now struggling to see where the tunnel was. Like it is now just a solid stone and dirt wall.
I pull up my cock. I'm all out of lube. I drop it and fall.
Yeah, you've broken it.
That's cool.
You broke the bus, man.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
This is going on YouTube.
So fucking tired.
C-O-U. Ada, just give me a minute. Like, I feel like if someone was controlling me in an alternate dimension, their heart rate is still so high, they just need a minute to chill, alright? Like, if they're in an air-conned room, they're currently just radiating heat right now.
Alright. How about you two gather yourselves, and I'll, Ada's deeply going, almost died, but just as, like, trying to be cool because these two are so clearly losing their shit and someone has to like not lose their shit. So she's like, I'll just
slick back my hair.
Maintain a perimeter. And so Ada just kind of wanders off a little bit just to like keep an eye out.
What is the room we're like in?
You do you mean what is the room we're in like?
There we go. That's the word. Sorry, I was speaking in Dwarvish.
Dragon. Let him have a broken brain.
I'm like, no, it took me a moment to figure out what he was saying.
By the way, did you like the
brain
dice I
injury
rolled after I
has
rolled that
occurred.
last set of dice?
What's that?
After I rolled the last set of dice for running, I was like, I gotta pull a shitty face no matter what I roll.
Mhm. So, in the room that you are in, it appears to be a small, sort of like a study or some kind of workroom. There is a desk at the far end, like, say far end, like on the other side of the room, with a large cabinet next to it. There's and a door next to that, but that seems to be it. Like looking back, you gather like turning around and looking back at the wall, like this stone wall behind you, that the other half of this room is under that wall.
While they're recovering, Ada will comfort loot. And
Comfort loot.
yes, and check for random shiny things and anything useful while in the desk and stuff while they're recovering.
Cool.
It's
Can
like
you start
steaming.
whacking
She's
my-
throwing herself down. Now you're good.
Can you
I'm just
roll
gonna
me
start whacking my
a
jacket against the wall.
searching test, please?
Sure.
I'm just gonna start trying to get the lube off my jacket.
Like
Just
a
wet
like a
slaps.
wet dog. Can you roll
no,
me a
no,
dexterity
no,
test,
Don't
please?
come near me.
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
What do we get for focus again?
+2.
I am rolling well
17.
tonight.
17. Cool. Looking over the desk, there does not appear to be much. It's a fairly simple, just like
Cool.
table. Opening up the
16.
cabinet, there appear to be a few pieces here. All in all, that appears to give the idea that this was once, while probably not a great one, this was obviously clearly at some point some kind of hospital or sort of like a medic's room. In here you find like a few jars, a few bottles that are very dry and full of some form of sediment. There's a few like small like ration packs that appear to be very, very decayed. A few bandages that seem okay. You're able to find like 3 bandages. And there are 6 small vials of an odd amber liquid that you don't quite recognize.
Eric.
Yes. I'm better now. Excuse me.
I'm gonna change the
I've
labels
got
to
something
live.
that will perk you up. Ada's like got her back is like you can't see into the cabinet right now because Ada's like rifling in it, and then she just turns with like the little test tube rack with all of the weird things with amber liquid and goes, I don't know what this stuff is, but this looks like medical shit to me. And then shows it to Eric.
It's like,
But then pockets one for herself.
it's like, ooh, can I, like, is there a chair next to this desk?
Yeah.
Cool, I immediately sit down.
Mhm.
I was just really hoping he doesn't cry, and I immediately fell.
And Ada then grabs one of the bandages that is okay and just like kind of throws it at Eric, trying to hit Eric in the head. Sorry, Hugo, trying to hit Hugo in the head. Just in case you need one, mate. Good job.
You are also all able to take a breather at this point if you would like it.
I'm gonna look at Eric and be like, Eric, say words.
Words?
All right, you speak in common, thank God. All right.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you started talking gibberish again, I was just gonna slap you.
I wasn't talking gibberish.
You were
You were
talking
talk-
gibberish
you were.
a while ago, when you had a toenail and you were drooling and you were looking at it going, ha, shabala.
Okay, first of all, I don't drool.
You drooled.
Second of
Sometimes
all,
when you sleep.
Yeah.
ignoring
Especially
that
face
for later. Ignoring all of that. Okay, to me, that was not me talking. It was something else.
Oh, you were possessed. So your claim is insanity.
My claim is not insanity. Something else was talking.
Is something else still with us?
No. I snapped out of it when you slapped the toenail on my hand. My guess would should I roll an intelligence thing to kind of determine what that could have been?
Yeah, roll me an intelligence test, please.
Can I arcane lore to see if toenails can possess people?
Sure, go for it.
Why the fuck not?
Just a quick question. A breather is 5 plus my constitution plus my level in health. Is that correct?
I will double check.
I actually have this. I wrote this down.
I believe it is, yes.
Just so y'all know.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute rest after encounter.
And we're currently level 2.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, breather is 5 plus con plus level.
Okay.
I got a 14.
14. So this is for the what happened? Or
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to explain this to Eric or to Rogue. And then Rogue will share what he cares to the rest of the party. You know Naglfar was from your studies and specifically from your studies, and something that may not be entirely common knowledge to the rest of Hymgard or to the rest of the world. Like it is a detail that is not necessarily highlighted in a lot of the tales of Ragnarok. Naglfar was more or less built by and in hell. It is the ship of the dead. It was the gift of hell to her parents to take over the world, to destroy the world. Therefore, it holds a great level of connection with necromantic magics. You suddenly thinking about it, those eyes that you saw become strikingly familiar.
Do I recognize those persons' eyes?
You do. I'm going to message you just to keep it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm getting the secret messages.
Secret whispers.
Secret message!
Secret message.
I get the secret
drama.
lore. You don't get anything.
I do. You know why? Because I got which equals a 19 for magical toenail knowledge.
I get a hot dwarf girlfriend.
Okay,
What?
that's not fair.
Who the hell's a dwarf?
That's not
Saga's
cool.
a dwarf.
Oh
I
shit!
thought she was human.
I thought she was
Oh,
human
what else
too.
is she doing? Well, I get a hot short.
Who's
Sure.
who's this?
Saga.
Saga is
Saga.
human.
So,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I get a hot
No.
little girlfriend.
Did you just think Saga was
Saga
a
is
dwarf because
she is
Hugo liked her?
she is definitely short, but she is also
Short.
a human woman.
You know what? It's because she likes blowing shit up that my brain was like, dwarf.
Her
How I feel about that.
her I will say her teacher was a dwarf.
Obviously.
her mentor was a dwarf, but yeah. So what were you checking, Hugo?
The arcane relevance of toenails, hell, and what it may have done to Eric, or what may have happened with arcane lore.
I'll say, what did you get total?
19. 555.
Ah, damn.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
the first thing that you know is, like, very quickly with a 19 on arcane lore, you gather that the ship Naglfar is known as the Ship of the Dead. You know that amongst a lot of the dwarves, amongst many other things, are extremely superstitious. They are, like, in a lot of ways, you know that, how to put it this way, pretty much all cultures in Hymgard now, at least, revile necromancy. Like, it is frowned upon in pretty much every culture within Hymgard. Dwarves hate it so much that they will often refuse magical healing because it is too close to necromancy. This then adds on to the fact that in many ways they keep to a lot of these old traditions, like, that are lost to human time in many ways. But one of them includes keeping your toenails trimmed and incinerating them, because that is how Naglfar was built, by the toenails of the dead, or the fingernails and toenails of the dead.
Fairy.
So you gather through all this that Naglfar must have a very strong connection with necromancy, and by extension, in that case, hell. And you gather that whatever power lay over Naglfar has the ability to quite, like, the whole thing about possession is generally ghosts.
Well, that's fucked.
Well, considering I apologize for bringing about all that, but I was kind of fascinated to see in a historical piece of history there that was, well, let's not be mince words. That was probably Naglfar. That
Yeah.
was the boat of the dead.
I'm gonna have to have a bleach bath after this.
Considering it has very strong ties with the dead, I think some dead spirit tried to get its hooks in me. I'm assuming that must have been what happened. I did feel a bit entranced for a bit. I thought that was fascination until I started hearing the voice. Did any of you understand what it said?
As you were talking about being possessed, just before you asked that question, you did see a small sign of just reactive, knee-jerk reaction, disgust from Hugo. But then, like, he keeps listening, he looks at you, he's like, no. He just shakes it off as like, No, I didn't understand. Did I understand? All powerful voice.
I wouldn't go asking it questions.
No, I'm asking this all powerful thing that controls our lives.
Did
Dragyn.
any of us understand what was being said?
No.
No.
What?
Well,
I suppose we don't really have. Do we?
languages.
Do we have languages?
We do.
What languages does everyone speak if they have languages?
Common.
Dwarvish.
Elven in common.
Okay, so no, none of you.
Hold on, let me
understood.
check. I think I may have. No, I haven't written it down. So yeah, just Dwarven and Common.
Yeah, no, none of you understood it.
So, lesson learned. Don't touch things from the boat of the dead. I think that was probably a bit of a bad move on my part, but in light of recent events, are you guys happy for me to examine these vials?
That's why I gave them to you.
Lovely.
I'm
'cause
gonna
I'm
let
going to-
the. What's the Dwarven Council called? Like, of the Rune Priests?
The Forge Priests.
The Forge Priests?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta let the Forge Priest know that's here after we get back to the top side.
It is likely very caved in and probably won't see the light of day.
This doesn't mean we can't burn it. We can find it, we can burn it, get rid of it. It is heretical. It shouldn't exist. And if it's down here, then if it was near a water source or whatever those things were, it may have tainted them, and it needs to be burned.
Hey,
Well,
Eric.
Hmm?
When he mentions burning it, there is a part of you that is somewhere deep down. There is a part of you that is deeply affronted.
There are a lot of good things in this world. That is not one of them.
It's not a driving force, but there is just this twinge in the back of your mind that you do not recognize that is suddenly like that is burning a work of art, that is destroying something sacred and pure and beautiful. But it's a very small twinge in the back of your mind that you know.
Look,
Well-
I'm just happy that it's not Elven, and because everything else has been related to my people. So, yay.
well, yes.
Not
well,
us.
Luckily, we will never have to see the light of day for it for now. So, I'm going to quickly review these vials. I'm happy to, you seem very wet.
I am. Is that Scotch?
Hang on.
It's amber. Is that Scotch?
No.
I'm gonna look at it and try to
Cannabis scotch.
smell it, try to see what it is.
Don't just drink the random thing I got out of a medicine cabinet. You
I'm
know?
I'm not gonna.
I'm smelling
I'll wait for
it.
Eric to figure out what it is
Hey,
first.
highs, lows.
I'm gonna say intelligence, and I'm gonna put in brewing.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, finally, that's coming into use.
Ah.
That's a 14.
It's a 14. Cool. Looking
Oh,
them over.
I'm sorry, 15. I
15.
apologize. 15.
Even better.
Yay.
You picking them up and looking them over, the closest thing looking them from the outside as you stare at them, you think they might be whiskey, they might be some sort of alcohol or some sort of like whether it be rubbing alcohol or drinking alcohol, and whether people care at this stage.
Don't drink hand sanitizer. Stop it, Hugo.
It's as you
Not a hand
pop-
sanitizer. He's saying that it might be like methylated spirits.
Don't
As
finish
some
the
kind.
explanation.
As
Yeah.
you pop one of the lids off and just take a cursory cautionary whiff, trying to sort of glean any more issues of it, there's a few chemical herbal notes that you pick up that you gather are sour. It's more or less, you suddenly recognize why you can't place it, and that is because they are, first of all, they are off. Like they are well and truly past any sort of use by or best before date that anything in this cupboard would have had. They are health potions, however. And with a 15, you also glean that they're not poisonous. However, you're also 50-50 on whether they'll actually do anything.
So, is it alcohol?
It's a health potion. A very, very out-of-date health potion.
Is it an alcoholic health potion?
It's fermented, I suppose, so...
Perfect. Pass it in.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, this could be...
I'm not drinking it. Give me the bloody thing. I'm not that crazy. Please. I pull out a rag. I pour it all over the rag. I start wiping it on where my lube is because alcohol removes oil-based lubes and grease.
Mm-hmm.
He's figured it out. Alright.
Guys, that's how you remove grease stains and that. Also, Monster Energy drinks and Coke is a great degreaser.
Cool. This, however, is not necessarily alcohol, so it does nothing. So
Eric?
you are now that weird mix between oily and wet.
Eric, why do I feel like and this is both Harry and Hugo, like, both saying, so why do I feel Greek? This is not alcohol.
I said it was fermented. I never said it was alcohol. There's a difference.
Good at least.
It's also like,
Cookies
if
smell
it
good?
were alcohol, it would be like, at this stage, akin to like wine. Like, essentially, rather than like an actual spirit.
Sticky.
It's just sticky.
I am sticky. I am gross. This is sensorily killing me.
I love that my brain just went to like, it'd be like a herbal alcohol, so like Jaeger. Like, it's... But no, it's not Jaeger.
Somebody
Can I borrow
lick
a
him.
knife,
Oh my
please?
god.
Can I borrow a
Somebody
knife,
lick him.
please?
I would like to carve off my skin.
No. Romans used to use a blunted knife to use it to scrape off the oil from when they got out of the arena. Although it does shave
Welcome
your
to
hairs off.
History Hour with Forge Father as we...
Someone lick it.
I got some fun facts, okay?
Cool.
I don't need therapy. I'd learn about the Roman Empire.
Oh, dear.
Let's have a breather. Does he smell? I just have to... Does he smell?
I smell good.
Hugo?
Yes.
Yeah, he's smelt since the first session. What's your point?
Hey.
Sorry.
True.
He's...
I have worn perfumes. And
I will say,
cologne and
like,
grease.
the whole area, it's difficult to say. Like, Hugo, first of all, after racing through that area, especially once you're now with the winding down, all of you are fairly ripe. But also, like, it's hard to say in the sense that you realize now, like, between... You may not have recognized in the tunnels, but the bugs definitely had a fairly pungent smell to them, which is now on all of you.
Rotting death.
Did it slick off me, or...?
No.
It's
Damn
a
it.
smell.
If anything, it's more because you smell that and also damp.
Yeah. Just
I need water. I need a bath. I need a soak.
if I see a river, I'll just dunk you in it.
Do it. You have permission. Just hook me over by the jacket. Just let me swing.
Alright, once you guys have had your breather, are we moving forward?
Yeah, we're
I-
moving forward.
I would say yes. Just to double check, can I just quickly raid the cabinet again, just to make sure there's nothing missed, medical wise? Because like we might be in a hospital, and this is my bailiwick, baby.
Sure. Roll me a searching test, please.
You hear
Oh.
Hugo walk away.
3 6
Never heard-
baby.
Oh, Jesus.
I've never heard someone so excited to search a cabinet in my life.
You've never visited my nan's alcohol cabinet then.
22 all up.
22. Give me a moment.
And the stunt dice is 6.
Yep.
So what'd you get all up?
22.
And what was on the dice?
6, 6. Not doing it.
Say it.
I'm not inviting the bad juju in my house. I don't care.
Say it.
Never.
Say it in a different language.
Roku.
Heresy.
Alright.
Roku, Roku, Roku.
That just sounds like rock. Which is awesome.
Roku, 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 Roku.
Yay!
Just give me a second here.
So we all having fun.
We're all having a good time.
We all
Having a good
overstimulated.
time.
Oh. Roku shit.
Ju.
Cam, I hate you.
Yeah.
I've
You
broken the boss, man.
see a this is gonna be interesting. You see a at the back of this cabinet, like looking through everything in here, as I mentioned, you see a bunch of in a similar way, you see a bunch of jars and bottles all seem to have that like tide line of sediment and then just drapes down the side of it of whatever was in it that you gather is now dried, and also just any qualities it had is gone. Shifting them out of the way, you sort of like push them aside. You see seems pretty empty. However, like as you're peering up the back of one of the shelves, as you're leaning down to look, it's like the second one from the bottom. You're peering in, you push stuff aside, trying to look for anything in particular, and you don't necessarily find anything. However, you see at the back of this cabinet, you looking up, what first grabs your attention is you're looking at it and going, there's something weird about this, like the third shelf from the bottom compared to the second shelf from the bottom. You can't quite figure out what's throwing you until you realize that the second shelf from the bottom is shallower than the one above it and the one below it.
Eggs.
And as you like peering back, looking through to the back of the at the back of this area of the shelf, you see along the base, like along the floor bit, no, actually, sorry, it'd be along the top. There are like right against where the edge of the wall connects, there are scratch marks in the timber on the top bit.
Oh, so like a little false wall or false drawer type of thing? Hugo,
You're gonna
Hugo,
open that, a hand's
come
gonna...
here. Hugo,
I'm gonna... What?
bring your
I'm gonna walk
looby
in.
ass here.
I'm here. What's going on?
Okay. That's how I know he's Neo.
Giggity.
It's like, just like, okay, I know you're not a wood man. You're a loop man, but could you
I'm a what?
engineer something that this? Look at that.
I look at it.
Something's wrong with the cabinet.
Yeah, I'm gonna push down and then push backwards.
Hey?
I'm gonna, like, it seems like there's a false floor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pull out some of my tools, whittle a tiny hole, get a piece of wire, stick it in, and I'm gonna pull the plank of wood up like a hook.
Where are you pushing your chisel, may I ask? Or like your
A
knife?
little drill bit, just like near the front of it.
Okay. You like reaching over, like go.
Oh, is it like flat or is it like
it's flat?
down low?
Like it's literally like it's made to look. Were it not pointed out to you, you wouldn't notice. It's literally only like about like a couple of inches shallower than the platform, than the level above and behind it, which you gather means that there is a false wall to this level that is hiding something behind it.
So for this, I'm going to try 3 things. One, I'm going to tap the 4 corners to see if one side moves more than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything happen?
So you're just tapping the sides of it?
Like slight, tiny amount of pressure to see, because wherever it's got more give, it's where the hinges aren't. If it's on a hinge,
You tap like the bottom of it and the sides of it. The sides seem to give a little bit, but as you tap the bottom of it, it's solid. Like it seems like not solid, but it doesn't move. Tapping the top and it wobbles slightly.
I'm gonna pull out a tiny magnet and run it along the top. See if there's anything magnetic holding it in there. If not, I'm gonna get a little piece of wire, grab the top of it, and pull it down.
Cool. You go to pull, like you run the magnet along the top, doesn't seem to do it. You go reaching over the top, you just like reaching over and pull, and it just like falls down, revealing a compartment behind it.
I step back, all yours, mate.
There is a small wooden box in this compartment that you see just in the middle of the space. This small wooden case.
I grab it.
Mm-hmm.
I grab it. This better not be a bomb.
Just packing away all my little tools. What is it?
It's a little box.
Does it have a lock on it?
Does it?
It does not. No. You gather that the compartment was more or less the security system.
Yep. I'm gonna open the box.
Cool.
What's inside?
You open the box and you see it is a small, like, perfectly round carved gemstone.
Pretty.
Looking it over, there's this moment as you pick it up, it's this almost sort of like rosy red color. Turning it over, however, you see it sort of the insides, the interior of it seems to shift, almost like glitter in water, but in a slightly, not quite as you would imagine that would shift, in a slightly more almost intelligent, as if moving of some other will. Can you roll me an arcane lore check, please? Or an intelligence
Sure.
check, please?
I will do.
Can I do two things while they do that?
What are you doing?
Do you have the
I would like to do an
thing?
arcane lore and identify it.
Ah, cool.
What about
Like,
you,
so you're,
Ada?
are
You
you
like
are you
finding
casting
things?
identify on it?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need to roll an arcane lore check then.
I would like, if he could do an arcane. I just want to see if Eric does know, and just like, oh, it's this, is like.
Oh, sure. I mean, you do not need to do. Oh, wait, no, sorry. What does identify? Does identify just identify it? I need to
let me
just remind
find
me here.
less spell.
This is new magic.
Let's spell.
I feel like
Okay.
for Ada, she's just like, it sparkles and shimmers and shines and delights.
You can roll me an arcane lore check, Eric, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Find the spell now. Here we go.
I apologize, Ada. We were meant to leave the room, and now I found a box. I found a gem.
Surprise.
Very pretty.
So there was. I will say, a little peek behind the curtain. There was nothing here. But I was 100% like, you rolled triple sixes. I'm like, there has to be.
Yeah, gotta do
something.
something with that.
Guess what we're gonna find with triple sixes?
You
I was like, I
couldn't
rolled a 17, and you looked again, and I was like, oh, I was like, triple sixes. Okay, then.
You can't break my tiny black coffee-filled heart.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
I can
You
and
have
I
a
will.
heart?
No.
You said no to that. Okay.
That's a 15 from me.
A 15.
Identify enchantment. You cast this spell and touch an item. If the spell is successful, you immediately know the item is enchanted. Whereas it's a temporary or permanent item, you have a general sense of the nature of its enchantment. If the casting test fails, you do not gain any information of the item. GM may wish to make the test secretly, so you don't know whether the item is not enchanted, or you simply fail to obtain information.
Cool. So you need to give me a casting roll with the against, what was it? Identify enchantment, which is a target number is 10. And it'll cost you 2 magic points.
Yep, that's all right. I got buckets of those. Yep. That's a 12 just on the
12.
dice.
Cool. I'll say, Eric, you recognize this gemstone, like looking it over as you realize it's shifting. You've seen this sort of shifting of light and energy before. Especially having been around the Archon Council, and you have seen it specifically in items that are imbued with some kind of magic. More or less, like, you've seen items that are enchanted before. This seems, but you've also seen things that more or less, how to put it, contain magic. Like, this is not, and whether it be more in the Archon Council, you would have seen situations where certain magics had been contained, shall we say aggressively, or like trying to more restrictively. This seems more like you're looking at it and going like, yeah, there's magic in this. It's not like this is not itself. This is itself magical, and it has magic in it.
It's like a power bank.
With identify enchantment. No, if this spell is enchanted, whether it is temporary. You, Hugo, you know that this is, it is indeed enchanted. It is permanent. The item itself is permanent. General sense of the nature of its enchantment. You are aware, and you recognize it now as this is a fairly common item amongst dwarves, and amongst, specifically in many ways, amongst forge priests, because it's a very common thing that forge priests will often put into Mjolnir to basically quite literally turn them into spell banks. This is a what was it called? This is an what was it? A spell stone. It quite literally contains a spell that can be cast without any exertion on the caster's part. So no magic point cost.
Just like a grenade, you just throw
Well, no,
it.
you literally just hold it and go, and it casts the spell. It is to as much as I don't like to do it, to relate this to D&D, it is a ring of spell storing. Like, it is quite literally just like, so basically you cast the spell, it becomes a shiny rock until you spend the magic points to cast a spell into it, at which point it is now storing that spell until you cast that.
Ooh. And there's a spell already in it?
There is indeed.
Ooh, fun.
Eric,
Yeah?
for now, this is perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get an idea of what spell is in it, or just that it has magical power in it?
I can tell you. You recognize, I will say, with the identify enchantment, between the two of you with your check and your identify enchantment, you recognize that this is a healing spell of some variety. You cannot tell what it is.
Just a second.
Cool. I pocket the spell. I pocket the spells. The spell stone.
Cool.
I will happily buy that off you later, but for now, that's got some kind of healing magic in it. And I think that is perfect for you.
I agree. I think this will come very useful to us.
I have a question for the GM.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we have to put a spell into it, or can we put power into it and then someone else can put the spell into it?
No. It is quite literally you cast a spell with the stone as the target, and the stone just absorbs it.
Yeah.
It can only hold one at a time.
All right, easy. Will do.
Shall we go then?
Yep, absolutely. Can I have that box?
You can take the box. I'm keeping the
Take the
gem.
box.
Cool.
All right, let's go.
I just kind of bow to Ada. It's like, ladies first.
Alrighty. The moist first.
This
It is
one
le
white.
moist. And I am le sticky, and I le hate it.
The moist shall inherit the earth.
I don't want to live in that world.
Le moist Ragnarok.
Ew.
Waya.
Dewy toenails. Ew.
Continuing like through the doorway, like peering out, you find yourself in a very familiar looking area, as it looks again fairly similar to the other side of this cavern chamber. You see a number of large buildings, a similar vibe of these sort of like ramshackle warehouses and workshops. However, further up to your right, you see what appears to be a very large hall. Appears to be a sort of large double-story building with these big double doors on the front, which all of you can look at and essentially identify that if I was going to create a central meeting house for any of this sort of area, that would be it.
Yeah, if I was gonna try to kill the world in a very big fashion, I'd pick the fancy building.
Me too. Eric, can you do your brain zap thing and see if there's any decently intelligent things around? Like how many of them are? There are?
Just gonna ask the GM just quickly. Could I, like, already kind of have a feeling of like, yeah, it was probably there, or should I do it again, or just I know it's in this direction?
You.
Just having to roll again. But
I was about to say, I would say yes
intel.
had you not just run like hell for leather through a dark winding cavern.
Very fair point.
So I would say, like, you know that this is, like, judging by this side of the wall, that's like, you know all the mines that you, pretty much all of the mines that you sensed are on this side. But you don't know where exactly.
All right, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do my sensing minds.
Ada's just gonna watch out for her and make sure that we're not getting watched, etc.
Still super
Awesome.
mad that you didn't go back for that one mind further back in the place.
Oh no!
Oh.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
fine. It was just the mayor. Or the current mayor.
Yeah.
You mean wait, the mayor?
The mayor of the
Braggy?
junction.
He's
Oh.
just still alive. Just
No,
there by
it
himself.
was just an old man who got trapped down here and went batshit crazy and then decided he was the mayor.
Well, he was. He voted for himself.
Yeah, he got the
won.
100% vote.
It took him. It's very impressive. It took him like 5 times.
I was like 100%. I pointed out, I was like, yeah, there's one brain over there. And I was fully waiting for Wolf to be like, we're being followed. And he just never happened. I'm like, God damn it.
Is there any dirt on the ground? Like dirt around the place?
Oh, yeah, there's dirt everywhere.
Don't rub on yourself.
I would like to rub dirt all over my boots to prevent it from going squeak, 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 and
I
giving
see.
away our position. So I'm going to use the dirt as an adhesive to grab onto the lube to brush off the dirt so that I don't have to deal with it. Not on my arms, just on my feet.
Oh, thank goodness!
Excellent.
I just hit it. I got a 15. Target number 13.
Cool. Yeah, like feeling your consciousness expand, like firing out around you. You sense from where you are, like there's like from what you gather, like all of them seem to be gathered in that building.
Yep. And how many?
Come on, give us the numbers. Do the thing.
How many bogeys?
30.
There are, from what you can gather, there are 7 people in that building.
7.
Give me a number. 20. Start lower.
Start
I
lower.
beg you.
So 7 in that building.
We already used our bloody explosive.
I
You
would
think
still
they heard
like.
it?
I'd still like. Very much.
I think
so,
they
yeah.
did hear a giant explosion.
And a whole tunnel caving in. Yes.
But they
Oh.
also might be committed to whatever they're doing right now, and that's the reason why they haven't moved.
In fact, they might be rushing. So I think we should hurry.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. I'm feeling decent enough to be able to slide through this entire situation.
Actually, how are you doing for hit points? Did you rest up and do the hit point thingies?
I did, and you also healed me a shit ton. I believe 2 sessions ago. I am feeling about a 38 out of a 41.
All right, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Ada,
Yeah.
how you doing?
About a 32 out of 35.
Those are some solid numbers.
Mhm.
Weirdly specific, but solid numbers.
You know when you got that feeling like I feel like I've lost 30% of my hearing today.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't feel like that. This is why I try to do examinations with you every other
Neurotypicals.
month.
All right, I'm going to sneakily start moving.
Yes.
Mhm.
We're going to start moving
Ada's
towards this
going
warehouse.
to go with them, but try and look for like a high ground, like if she can get up onto the roof of the building or something like that. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna see if there's a chance there's anything that's kind of like a bar that juts out. Anything I can use with the grappling hook.
That is going to be loud if you hit it on any metal. It is made of brass. If you're going to hit it on anything, hit it on wood.
I can hit it on wood.
Yeah,
Or
just aim for
some-
wood.
Cool.
Either that or wrap an entire rag around the hooks. All right.
Cool. Can I get what would it be? Just a ranged
Perception?
weapon attack for rogue for Eric and
I
a.
found something already.
Oh no! Ranged weapon. Like if you're using grappling to get up onto the roof. Is that what you were doing?
No, I'm kind of like looking for a search point on the big building to see if we
Oh,
can
I see.
find a
Okay.
way in,
Yep.
not through the front doors.
Yep, that's a good
For
point.
For a second, I was like, he's like, yeah, you know what you do? You're hitting the invisible target on the roof with the heavy crossbow.
No, you haven't seen him yet.
Ah.
you,
You son of a
So okay, can you roll me a perception test?
Yep.
Seeing
I-
if you have it.
I will do searching because
Yep.
I am searching for something to.
Ada, can you give me a dex or a
Sure.
yeah? Give me a dex check. I think it would be strength, but that's all right.
11.
13.
What was I rolling?
I don't know. What were you doing?
Sneak.
I'm just following these. I'm sneaking with these guys.
Okay. Then you give me a dexterity stealth test, please.
He didn't get enough
No,
dirt.
that's not good.
Yeah, that's really good. And
Still hard to
I
tell.
was up here. Now I'm down.
No.
down.
well, you guys have rolled so many doubles this session. It was
8.
coming.
8. Okay.
I rubbed dirt on myself.
Sorry, Ada, what did you get?
13.
13, cool. You heading up you're trying to get onto the roof of the big building or just
Or
one of the
roof
buildings?
of next door,
Yeah.
next door, so I can try and navigate my way
You're
to
able
use my crossbow well.
running around to the side, you're able to climb up onto one of the buildings adjacent to the big one. Climbing like from this side, like peering along, you can see various sort of these large windows. This building seems strikingly more intact. Like, it's still showing signs of wear and tear, but it seems like much more intact than the buildings around it.
Survived the blast of the big boat.
However, yeah, you see through the windows there is just this. It's not like inside is it's not like the lights are like necessarily the lights are on, but you definitely see against some of the windows there's this slight flicker as though there is a dim light inside. Yes, Mac.
How big are the front doors?
It's like fairly large, like barn doors. Like, they're fairly large double doors.
Okay. Is there anything sticking out over the front of it?
How do you mean?
A headpiece or like a winch?
No, it just seems to be like a fairly, like, it's the whole building seems to be somewhere like it is a fancy warehouse almost. Like, it is essentially like, it looks like it was probably more or less starting out as a warehouse or a factory of some kind that someone has just like polished and painted and made to look like a town hall or something like that. The front doors, these large, just sort of plain wooden doors, large iron rings on them that you gather sort of like to open and close the doors.
I would like to put my hand on the door and cast Arcane Lock.
Okay.
I'll just bring up the details for it.
Searching for, I'll say just quickly while you're doing that, Eric, searching for a spot that you could like grapple to, you find a few spots that you think you'd be able to gain a purchase and pull yourself up. However, as you're looking at them, you're unsure whether they will hold. Like, you know that they'd be able to latch on, but looking at the timber of the wood that you're aiming for, you're sort of looking over like it's a 50-50 shot that this either works or it snaps.
I don't like working with those odds unless it's in doctoring.
In that case, I'm fine with it.
I got a 13
Listen,
on the spell check.
I mostly do it on Hugo.
What is the TN for spell lock?
12.
Cool. So it works.
And it costs me 8 points. So I've only got 2 left. I can only cast Identify Enchantment after this, and that's it. But it means that I'll read the spell out. You magically seal a door, shutter, lid, or other closure shut. Your mage lock is as strong as the material that holds, so as if the door was sealed itself, they can still break through it. So it cannot be opened without breaking the seal closure by breaking the sealed closure by force or removing the spell. You can open anything with the mage lock at will. You can create a password that allows others to do so if they speak it aloud upon touching the closure. Otherwise, your mage lock lasts until it is broken or you choose to remove it.
So essentially, the idea is that the lock won't break, but the doors can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to follow up to Ada and check through the window and just tell her the password. What will be the password? Whiskey.
Okay.
The password's whiskey if you need to get in and out of the door.
I was
you
going
need
to
to run.
suggest Flugelhorn.
Password is Flugelhorn.
Okay.
I prefer Fiddle-dee-dee.
Fiddle-dee-dum is the password. That's it.
Just kept changing it.
The password
Password
changes.
is Fiddle-dee-dum.
The password changes with the wind.
Incorrect password.
There's no wind.
What's incorrect in
We're in a
the
cave. Where's the wind?
What do I see when I look through the window? Is it just the darkness inside, like Ada saw?
From the windows that you find on the base level, yes. You don't see any, like, looking around, the windows at the base level are frosted. They are colored. And inside is dark. But as you, like, leaning back, like, looking up to the upper levels, there do appear to be, as you can see it, just this very, very faint, shimmering light from inside.
Do we want to just burn down the building with them upstairs, and just say we couldn't save him? No? Okay. It's just a thought. You know, smoke rises, we could knock them out with the smoke. Like beehives, you know?
People die of smoke inhalation.
Yeah, but we've got you, so the one that we don't want to die won't.
I need to get to him before the smoke kills him. So how are we going to get in without
Brain damage is temporary.
It's
Look,
not actually.
Here's the problem. We're not going to be able to talk them out of it.
We're
Right?
just going to have to kill... Hold on. I have 3 flares. Do we want to try and collapse the building underneath them?
That would imply there's something hollow underneath the building.
Yeah, but there's a second floor. We can't tell on the inside if it's a wooden structure or steel columns, can we? Oh, shit.
We need to get inside to assess the situation and then determine where I do remember his name. Just give me.
Do you?
Yes.
Where Singer Boy is.
Yes. Anor Gunderson.
Is there a way up to the second story, or do we have to go through the front door?
I think we're going to have to go through the front door.
All right. The password is twiddly-dum with a capital T. Exclamation mark at the end, point 2. Blood of a virgin, ancient symbol.
What
I don't
How
know.
did
I kept trying. They kept saying password not strong enough.
How does Ada get in then?
You can't... I found out the other day that you can't use beef stew as a password. Apparently it's not strong enough.
The dad of the
Yeah, very good, very good,
father-
very good. Yeah.
The father was
Flip
very
it.
appreciative.
Banned.
But just no.
I think I heard that joke last week.
The audience did not like that.
Yeah, no one liked that.
no.
Vote to kick.
Kick the GM. He's
The
not allowed to
audience
play
obviously
anymore.
doesn't. They don't have kids. They're not dads.
No,
I get it.
No,
bro. I
don't
get it.
understand peak humor. Anyway,
If we need to run
So-
outside and we don't want to get followed, tweedledee-dum, you say it and the doors will seal. But they're not permanent. It's just as strong as the door is. But it will give you a chance to run away.
All right.
All right.
Let's.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna open the front door.
Very
Tweedledee-dum.
slowly.
cool.
I
You-
rub my forearms on the hinges,
I lift up Hugo so I can get the top ones.
scrapes my back against it. Yep.
Cool. You, yeah, running indoors with
Self-
the hinges.
Feeling proper say.
Cool. You are opening the door.
Yep.
Cool.
With
You-
lubed hinges.
Yep. Cool. You open the door. The hinges glide as it just like swings open.
course they
As you do so, you pulling the doors back. You are like pulling for a moment as you're like, that's an odd resistance, and then suddenly there is a crack. And this high-pitched screech blasts out around you as two halves of this black cylinder land in front of you from the top of the door. Can I get everyone to roll me a either willpower courage test or willpower self-discipline test?
Can I use Inspire? As long as I'm in conscious, and they when sight allies gain +1 to willpower tests.
Do I have that?
Yes. Is that like that's an ability that's it's not a stunt?
It's an envoy ability.
Okay, yeah.
I can't
Absolutely.
see it.
May I use Mind Shield? And it's a reaction spell to shield my mind from unwanted mental influence.
Is that a casting roll?
Yes.
And that will just block it, right?
Yeah, or any effect that requires a willpower morale or willpower self-discipline test to
Okay.
resist effects.
I will
Wait, so that's an
I will
unvoiced
allow
reaction.
you I will allow you to use this spell. However, if you fail it, that will also count as you failing the check.
It's a reaction, so I don't need to roll for it. Let me just.
It
quickly
should
see.
still have a casting roll, I believe.
Yep.
Can I do the inspiration thing as well?
Does
Or
it
is that
stack?
a subclass specific type thing?
No, I think it's and all envoys get it.
I just can't see it. Oh, I can't see it. I won't use it.
That's right. We'll check before the next game.
Yeah.
No one checked for traps.
Why would I check for traps? We have Eric. Bit of makeup, and there we go.
We have Ada. Why am I getting in a dress?
Oh,
He
it's
was
trap.
all up in the. He's the other envoy. He was all up on the door. I was.
She's not. Ada's not a trap. She's a snack. Get it right.
Why not both? I'm like a hard and soft taco.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Put her in drag, she'll still seduce everyone. Gender has nothing. So if you have intelligence, I can add.
I am God
I can add.
Almighty.
I can use the intelligence Arcana Force to add to this bonus.
Fuck your
Okay.
traps.
All right, let's go. Oh, pretty sexy. Double sixes.
Double sixes here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what did we all get?
18.
Was that for Mind Shield or
Yes, Mind
yeah.
Shield.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you're good.
19.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get, Ada?
Zeta let out a little squeal.
10.
18, 19, 10. Do you see what you did wrong? I didn't.
You didn't get the high number.
Could have gone high or low, but no, you went here. What is this?
There
Just because the dice have loved you two tonight, the dice have not been my friend.
I rolled an
I
8
don't
before.
Cool.
I almost got
both-
possessed.
I'll say, each of you, you see this, you hear this high-pitched, piercing scream echo out around you into the chamber. Each of you hears it in a different voice. Eric, you fully recognize through your use of the mind spell, the mind shield spell, you fully recognize that this is just like, it is a very nasty and personalized piece of magic. Yeah, it does not affect you at all, other than being really, really loud and piercing. It's just
Ow.
very painful. Hugo,
Yeah.
you also similarly have this moment of, as you feel your heart skip and your adrenaline start to pump again, but then quickly sort of pause and go, nope, this is all good. But you hear this as you hear Saga's voice, and you hear Saga scream in a way that is as if she has just seen the most horrific monster, as if she believes she is about to die a horrific death.
See, I think it's because I've already experienced this. I'm going to duck to avoid getting a microwave oven thrown at my face. And that's just a reflex now.
Ada,
Yes.
you hear Frida. You hear Frida scream as if she is in fear of the worst pain and death that you can imagine. Flashes of horror rush across your mind as you are shaken. You feel you are shaken to your core by this sudden noise as your adrenaline spikes, and you are now, like, for a brief moment, you are reeling. You now, for an hour, suffer a -1 penalty to communication and willpower tests.
Cool.
That's
Given
nasty.
that, given what she heard, and because she believes it's 100% real in her head, because she felt so badly, Ada just runs headfirst into the bar. Like, illogically, thinking she's going to go save Frida. She's just like, no subterfuge, no nothing, just like straight towards death, if so be it. She's just like,
That's Natasha.
and
You,
yells for Frida.
Cool. So you charge, rushing into this corridor. It is dark. It is not that you would notice at this moment. All you can hear is your own breath and screaming in your ears as you charge forward. Just give me a moment here. The two of you, I imagine, give chase at this point?
Yeah, and I would like to see if I can dedicate a minor action to establish mind contact with Ada. Just so I can, because I can talk to her. She can try push me out if she wants, but she needs to make a willpower self-discipline against my spell power. If she succeeds, she can shut me out. If not, I can talk to her in her mind.
I guess Ada, at this point, would you be shutting out?
No, I think she's at the opposite. Like, she's like desperately
Completely
searching, like, just like she's blind. Kind of
Okay.
vibe.
So yeah, no, I don't. Oh, but you still have to roll to see if it works.
Yep. Yeah, I go. I
Cool.
get it. So, I am going to just reach into her mind and try to, because I can also give off sensory impressions, basically of calm, but I'm just going to try hold her and just be like, Ada, listen to me. This is not real. This is magic. Magic. Like, whoever you heard, they are not real. They are not here.
You suddenly hear in your head this panicked, like, kind of like
Just a jumble
free
of
association of thoughts of like, I thought I gave enough. How did Frida end up here? I have sacrificed. How many people have I killed? And you hear, like, you see all these flashes of all these faces of something that you've never seen or heard before, of Ada literally drowning people and throwing people into the pier. Of just like, and like, you, like, she's trying to count the deaths of like, no, I've done what I'm supposed to do. And it's just like this.
As you
it
are
can last
running,
up to 1 minute, so I'm just trying to just keep at her. Just Ada, stop! Like, it's not real. Listen to me, please.
Ada, as you are running, does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Which means that a 16 does as well.
Yes.
How dare ye?
So that is, these are two separate attacks. That is 7 points of damage.
So is that 7 minus 3, or is it once it goes over 3?
7 minus 3. That's, yeah. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
The second one, because he got 5 stunt points on that. That is 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Eric, stop using your magic on mine shit. We need healing.
As
So how
you
many
are
points of damage was that?
rushing through. Sorry? Second
That
attack
was
was
19?
19. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You rushing through, like, just scrambling through the darkness. It's a straight corridor. You are just, like, continuing through. You see, like, out of the corners of your eyes, you see movement at you see movement to one side as a figure pulls from the shadows. You see the flash of silver as a knife into your ribs. As you turn to, like, shove him off, you feel as an arrow slams into your clavicle, as you're, like, now just, like, trying to, like, reel, your vision starting to spin. You are free to... Actually, no, it would be Hugo at this stage who hasn't acted. Hugo, are you running after?
I was like for the first 5-10 feet into the door, I was like, it's not Sasha. And then I see Eric run in, and then after Ada, I probably am like, if we're doing feet, like 15 feet behind.
Yeah, cool. So
I'm still in my right mind thinking, there's 7 guys in here.
Yeah.
And as I see, I'm just immediately going to light a flare, throw it at the one that's right next to her. And as I'm throwing it, I'm going to run and try and keep pace with it. Because trying to do the concept of, if you see a light, your eyes are going to adjust to the light, and a person's mind's going to track the moving object they can see. And I'm going to run right behind it and try to spear tackle the guy.
Okay.
Off Ada.
Roll me. I just have it. Are you attempting to grapple, or are you just attempting to, like, hit him, essentially?
Impact damage. Not
Okay.
push,
So
impact.
it'd be just roll me a brawling, like an attack, a fighting check, essentially.
So doubles, none on the stunt die, 6 on the stunt die. Where's fighting? There it is. 17, and I believe I get a +2 because I'm proficient in brawling.
Do you have you would have a brawling focus? Do you have
Yes.
Yes. So yes, you get a +2 on that.
Okay, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19.
19. That definitely hits. So roll brawling. It's 1d3. So roll a d6 and halve it.
So that is 2. I rolled a 4. And for I got now doubles on the attack roll.
Yep.
Do I get the 6 from the stunt die, or do I get the doubles from the
No,
2
you get whatever. Anytime you roll doubles, it is the number that's on the stunt die that gives you the stunt points.
Okay, sorry, my brain is.
That's all right.
So I am
roll
going
there.
to use. Lightning attack. So after I hit them, I'm going to make a second attack against the same enemy. Oh no, that's only for ranged weapons. God damn it.
No, it should. Lightning attack should work for. I think it says if a range attack you need a.
Oh, you must
need
have a loaded
ammo,
missile weapon. to
You
make
need
a
another
ranged
shot,
attack.
so it should work for. You just roll another attack.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to roll for a second attack. That's using up 3 of my points, and for the second attack, if it hits, I'm going to use Mighty Blow.
Okay.
That's not good. 9.
9 to hit.
Yep.
Total?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
So 1 for fighting, 2 for strength, 3, 1. So it's 6, 7.
So it's 10.
10. Sorry, 10.
It still misses, but yeah. You like for the second hit, like you tackle this guy to the ground, and go to like just punch him in the face, and he just pulls to the side, like pushing you as your fist tunk into the floorboards. You're like, Eric, what are you doing?
Does the flare kind of light up where the archer was?
Yeah, you see, like, as the flare goes past, you see off to the side, like, the corridor sort of splits up slightly. More of a sort of a like, almost like a lobby chamber, you'd imagine. Off to the left, you see, right in the corner with a bow, you see one of the cultists standing there.
I'm gonna pull out my
point to move him 2 spaces away from Ada.
You can, yeah, like, with the tackle, I'll say you can use skirmish to push him back 2 spaces so he's away.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and try to shoot the archer.
Cool, roll it.
Let's go, Indiana Jones.
Heck yeah! Oh!
Bang.
Bang 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 bang. Is that? Oh no, it's accuracy. Pardon me. That's a 12.
12 just hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually don't have the damage for a shooty. Can someone supplement me?
Me scusi, por favor. I believe it was. I can't remember if it was 2d6 or 1d6. Hold on a moment. I'm gonna say for this moment, just to keep the game rolling and stop me getting bogged down and stuff, it is 2d6. 2d. I'll say for this moment it's 2d6 flat. Like there's no add-ons.
6. 10 damage.
Cool. You spin as the guy's like, as you see, he pulls another, like notches another arrow. You just like fire off as you watch as he just like against the wall and just slides down. He did.
Cool. I'm going to, if I have any more actions, I'm gonna immediately run to Ada.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And just make sure she's okay.
With that, Ada, it is. What are you doing?
Can I roll willpower to get this shit out of my head? Or...
Oh, like, so you, at this point, I'll say, because it is sort of like, there was a run with stuff that wasn't necessarily anything, like, it was very good character stuff, and I will give you, especially considering that I did, like, 24 points of damage to you, I will give you inspiration for that, because you definitely lent into it. As you're standing there now, like, reeling back and, like, hearing your, like, companions around you now, and you have this moment where you're sitting there thinking, like, that wasn't real. Like, that was that. And you look back and seeing the shards of this, like, black gnarled capsule on the ground, you're just like, that was some magic bullshit. Like, that wasn't real. That was all that was using my own memories, my own brain against me. However, you are still, like, the idea is that you are still rattled, you are still spooked, but, like, so you still get the negatives, but you are not, like, compelled by
panicked
this
anymore. Yeah. Ada just, like, picks up her crossbow with, like, blood dripping down her hands and her fingertips, and still a bit shaky because she's on 9 health points. Turns to the stabby guy who's 2 feet away and just pulls up her crossbow and goes, it's like,
shoot him in the face.
Cool.
pretty much. Is this my first good roll of the entire evening?
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Vengeance will do that to you. Let it fuel you.
Now I need to count.
The worst thing of all.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, 18 to hit?
Yeah.
Yes, that hits.
Shooty. Shooty, make bang bang. Let's go.
8.
8. Yeah. you like.
This is the guy that he's already
he's already punched.
beaten up on. And if there's anyone else, I'd like to chuck a dazzle.
No, there is not. But yeah,
Okay.
you like as he's pulled to one side, like he's like sort of at this stage wrestling with Hugo, like is about to essentially
with one
like
hand to the flare.
yeah, is about to like sort of crack him in the face. As you like loose the bolt, and it just and he goes immediately still.
Hugo thinking he's won that little wrestling match.
Because
As he's reaching for the flare, he grabs the flare and stabs it into his eye socket, and then realizes that there's a crossbow bolt in the other eye socket. It's like, ah, you good?
Sorry, everyone.
You all right?
Fucking magic.
Fucking
No
magic.
offense, you two. But
No, mind magic is that was a very nasty spell. It's not a good one to experience.
Yeah, I
and it
heard
kind of like
Tasha
staggers
screaming.
over and like puts a boot on the guy's head and pulls the arrow, her bolt out, and reloads it back into her crossbow.
Eric kind of
She's just a bloody mess at this moment. Like,
Eric kind of does like a little side hug and just kind of taps her on her shoulder.
someone else should take the lead. I found these two guys.
Well, good news is 2 down. One of them is Anor, so that means there's only 4 left.
I am going to pull out a rope with a hook and move forward.
Ada's going to do comfort looting. Any gold on cultists? Usually not. But
Can
hey,
we wait for like after these guys are all dead?
I think comfort looting is required at the moment.
I think.
All right.
also, Considering how-
roll me a
Always.
searching test, please.
let her comfort loot. She needs this.
I'm gonna be spinning the hook just in case someone comes around the corner.
I have my gun trained.
sorry.
Let it just all be one.
I finally get double sixes like everybody else does on a searching the corpse of a peon who is not going to have anything.
Yes, but this peon drafts the monologue that the evil guy was gonna say, so now we know their plan. Ah!
She had all their plans in her
19
pocket.
with a 3, but so she just does it fast.
Yeah, cool. Looking them over, you don't find a whole lot. You find.
What do you mean I don't find their whole manifesto?
You
with
don't find
instructions?
the whole plan.
Oh, look, another
This guy was a
spell gem.
poet, you know. There's just some shitty poetry.
Hey, we actually figured out who that diary was from.
Mhm.
It was this guy.
You
Game over.
find
Found it.
11 silver pieces.
Woo!
Hooray.
Money!
And yeah, that's pretty much it on these guys. You do, however, find a lot of your blood outside of your body. Cool.
She's
So-
loaded back her crossbow, but she's also kind of using her crossbow like crutch a little as she's like following the other two.
I'm gonna hand him like the unstrung short bow that I took from the last cultist, or the first cultist that we found, as a walking stick. And then I'm gonna zip tie my last flare to the hook.
I'm going to give her the vials, and it's like, this may not do anything, but
Just
Would
a
you like to
shaky,
have
bloody hand just takes one and chucks it in her mouth.
we have one left.
Does it work though?
I don't know.
Oh, you were using one of the potions?
Yes.
Cool.
If this kills her, I'm coming down to Melbourne and I'm kicking the crap out of you.
I need
I
a
just
holiday.
want
I'll go
to
with
know
you.
that. Yeah. We'll both come down and Mac will beat you up. Because
I
am
will rearrange
tiny.
your shelves, and 3 things will go missing, and you won't be able to find out why.
Surely the cultists have bottles of lube.
I
Put
will
honey in your
steal-
shoes.
I will steal your shoelaces and all your batteries.
Laurie is funding the GoFundMe for your trip to beat him up.
Mhm.
Thank. See, someone's on our side.
You regain 11 hit points.
Woo!
Do the cultists have bottles of lube?
They do not, no. Funnily enough, cultists who just want to die, not much use for lube.
Oh, they're like Big Terry.
Big Terry, no!
Cool.
Ada's
So,
feeling much better. She could have done without the aniseedy taste. But she's good.
you gather, I'll say, Ada, being the one who's drunk it at this stage yet, it's sour. It's like that point where you drink, like, you know that smell of like apples when they've got like the smell of like off apples. That's what it tastes like in a way. It's that slightly sickly sweet, very off flavor.
It's like the best before or date rather than a use by. Like, you're not like the next one you take you could get 0 from it, and it tastes great. You know, the quality control's just not there anymore.
No.
You gotta love throwing them at magpies because they don't know whether to be thankful that you fed them or upset that you threw an apple at them.
So, what are we doing?
Attaching a flare to a grappling hook, spinning it around so that like I can unpop it and then throw it at someone. Are we going forward?
I feel like there's almost no need for pretense now because that shot definitely was loud. That scream was loud. I don't feel there is any point in being stealthy anymore. They know we're coming. So let's get the cunts.
Yeah, alright, let's fucking go. I'm gonna light the flare and start walking upstairs, spinning the hook.
Quietly, Ada's walking behind them, just kind of like wipes a tear.
Oh.
He's growing up so big. Growing up so fast.
As
If Hugo
you
heard that
approach,
thinking you were talking about his actual height, he'd be so pissed.
walking up the stairs,
Dwarf for a dwarf.
you reach another set of doors.
I search for traps.
Roll me a
I
searching
will
test.
help. I will help. Can I use lock picking?
I
Okay.
use identify enchantment on the fucking door.
We're all just like, not again.
Last magic point, might as well use them.
Not doing this
Shit.
again.
Please tell me that identify enchantment's a 10.
Ow.
All right, what do we get?
Finding out.
Well, I got a double,
I
Yeah.
got a 12.
threes,
Mm-hmm.
and a 1.
Identify enchantment goes off.
Cool. There's no
So
enchantment.
I
There's
got
no enchantment
9.
on the door.
I got 9 in my great search, and with my I give Eric the one good thing, I give Eric a stunt point, and then I badly search with a 9 quickly.
Quickly, very
You're
at this
rattled.
stage, still rattled, still distracted, and just generally struggling. You look over the door, you find nothing. It seems like a fairly plain, ordinary door.
There's no enchantment.
There is no enchantment. Eric, what are you doing?
I am going to check for traps with lock picking, and that is actually a 14. I forgot to add my lock picking.
I
I'm
see.
smart.
So in future, so generally it would only be like for looking for traps, it'd be searching. Lockpicking would be unlocking the
To
door,
just-
but that's okay.
Yeah.
There you do not find any traps on the door.
Cool.
I'm gonna kick the door in.
Cool. You
Please
like
don't tell me it's a
stepping
sliding door.
forward, kick the door as doors slam open. Through into the next room, you see a large open hall, complete with many seats and long tables. Strips of artificial light around the walls provide a subdued glow. The immense chamber appears relatively intact. Stairs lead up to balconies that line the walls around the chamber. Around a large central hardwood stage, at the far end of the room, upon which you see a number of figures surrounded by 3 kneeling cultists. You see the kneeling, bruised and bloodied image of Arnor Gunderson, on his knees, head sort of lolling as he sways side to side, over which stands the tall, slender form of Olaug, as he's standing there clasping a tome to his chest and is just staring at the door. You realize as you kick the door in, and as you step forward, Hugo, he did not look up. He did not flinch. He did not move. He was standing there staring at the door. And as you enter into the room, his face pulls into this wide smile as he says, "Welcome, my friends. Welcome to a show which is sure to be one to be remembered, if there was any left to remember it." And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Let's go. Oh.
Cousin, I've come to kill you.
Hugo's just sitting there counting like you got 5 seconds to monologue. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're like, end of session, like, fuck!
Yeah, at that one, I'm just like, you want to see your god? Cool. I'll send you to him.
Breath gun on Hugo's head.
Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Once again, if you want to check us out live, we stream every second Thursday over on Twitch at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. If it is 8 p.m. on the eastern side of Australia, we are streaming on Thursday nights. So, please come and check it out. Don't forget to check out our channel affiliates. And if you want more from Hymgard, the main thing you can check out at the moment is my debut novel series, Harbingers of Ragnarok, which are, dystopian techno-fantasy series based heavily in Norse mythology, leading up to Ragnarok and all that sort of stuff. Basically tells a lot of the history of the stuff that we're kind of playing through. Go and check it out. It's a good time. You can find details for all that in description. Also, be sure to go and check out all of our wonderful players, because they all do cool stuff across the social medias as well. Again, all of their link trees are in the doobly-doo or in the panels below. And again, we hope to see you all again next time for episode 16 for the thrilling conclusion of this story arc. Until then, have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.
We'll see you next time. We will.